we say we should find the area enclosed by the parabola y equals to x squared and y equals to 2x minus x squared. Alright, for y equals to x squared is a very easy graph to sketch. It's something that passes through the origin, and there we go, y equals to x squared. Now for y equals to 2x minus x squared, we going to find the x and y intercept. So if we find the x-intercept, remember what x-intercept is. It means we're going to set y equals to 0, and if you set y is 0, then you just end up with x into 2 minus x equals to 0, so just factorize, and x is 0 or x is 2. Alright, and the points that you're going to get is 0, 0, and you're going to get 2, 0. Alright, so those are the 2 points you're going to get. And if you do the y-intercept, it means set x equals to 0. If you set x is 0, obviously y is just going to be 0. Therefore, the point is just the origin. So let's see how we're going to sketch this. So 0, 0 obviously is the origin, and then 2, 0, 2, 0 is somewhere there. And we know that this graph is going to intersect with this graph there. This is y equals to x squared. Alright. Okay, so let's find the point of intersection. So point of intersection, we're going to equate both graphs. So you say x squared is equals to 2x minus x squared. And if you solve this, you have 2x squared minus 2x is equals to 0. If you take out 2x, you see that intersected x equals to 0 or x equals to 1. Alright, so your points of intersection is x is 0 and x is 1. Now, if you do that, we know that this graph, you're going to have something that looks like this. Alright, and we know it intersects here at the point x equals to 1. Alright, and when x is 1, notice that y will just be equals to 1. And that will be your area. Alright, so this point of intersection is 1, 1. Now we need to decide between vertical and horizontal histogram, but in this case it doesn't really matter because if you use any of those, it works easily. However, we're going to choose vertical histogram. I'll explain quickly. Now, if you look at this graph here, to use vertical histogram means we integrate in terms of x. The function is already given as y equals to x squared, so it's easy to integrate in terms of x. If we have to use horizontal histogram, means we should be able to make x a subject in something like this, which is not easy, alright, to make x a subject. So we're going to stick to vertical histogram. So there I'm going to use vertical histogram. Alright. And for my vertical histogram, I know that the area is just going to be the integral. Remember, we're looking at this shaded piece. It's from 0 all the way to 1. So integral from 0 to 1. Vertical histogram means we use top graph minus bottom graph. The top graph, remember, is this graph there, so it's just 2x minus x squared minus the bottom graph, which is just x squared, and the x. Alright, and if you do that, you have integral from 0 to 1, 2x minus 2x squared dx, and if you solve this, you just have x squared minus 2x cubed over 3, 0 to 1. You substitute the bounds. Just have 1 minus 2 over 3 minus 0. And you just have 1 over 3. Alright, there we go.